Okay, back with another finished project in Catford on the Corbett estate. We've been working on this project for, it took, I think it was around about 7 weeks in total. So what we did on this project was brick cleaned all of the brickwork back to its natural colour as always. Cut out and replaced all the damaged bricks. I think we did around about 250 bricks on this one. So there was quite a lot of damaged bricks on this house. A lot of houses on the Corbett estate, they all suffer from a lot of spalling bricks. They suffer from a lot of cracked and flaky paintwork, exactly like next door has got real bad flaky paint, lots of spalled bricks. So what we did was cut out and replace all of the damaged bricks, repointed it all in natural lime mortar in a penny roll finish, and then the longest part of the job was the paint stripping. So heat gun all the old loose flaky paint off. Once all the loose flaky paint was off, rubbing down all of the stonework, then literally face filling every single bit of stonework that you can see. Every bit was face filled, then rubbed down, undercoated, painted again. So it's a very, very long process, especially if you've got a lot of detail like the capitals on here. You've got 10 capitals in total, then you've got the feature above the front door, all of the florals as well. So when you are doing these paint stripping jobs where we heat gun all the old paint off, it's a very, very long process, but the results I'll show you in a second are fantastic. It's literally taking it right back to the original stone. You can either have it back as natural stone. I'm meeting a customer on Friday to talk about doing another natural stone project for him early next year. We've done quite a lot of projects on the Corbett estate where you can go back to natural stone, so you have got that option of going back to natural stone. If not, then it's a case of like I say, doing all of the preparation, making everything perfect, and then decoration to all the stonework. So this one's been decorated in a Wimborne white in a Farrow and Ball paint, one of my favourite colours. A lot of my customers like the Farrow and Ball and they like the Wimborne white as well. So let's give you a close-up and show you how it looks. Right, let's give you a little close-up of how it all looks now. So as you can see, the stonework just sets it off. It looks so good, so smooth, so sharp. Let's give you a little close-up. So all of these capitals, let's show you, start off with the old capitals. You can see how much detail we get back on all of the capitals by rubbing everything down, honing them all in. Look at all of the detail on the window heads, all of the detail on the columns. You've got the penny roll pointing to set it all off. Again, if you compare it to something like next door, you can see how good our finished product always looks. Let's shake you over this side, show you above the front door and stuff. We also done, what else we notice in a lot of jobs these days, the trims around the windows. Once we do this preparation, it looks so good. All the old mastic always looks terrible. So what we've started to do now is retrim all of the windows. So we've put all new UPVC trims, corked all around the edges. So all of the face filling is right up into that corner. It's all nicely corked. You've got nice new trims all around all of the windows, and it just completely sets it off. So they're little things like we've tried to do as an extra to make you get the perfect finish as always. So you can see, I mean, look how nice the stonework looks now. All of the detail is perfect. If you compare it to something like next door, you can see we've been painted over and over again, and then you can see how sharp our job looks now with all of the nice floral details you can see back in all of the stonework. So like I say, this looks so good in person. My customer's so happy with how everything's came out. Lovely lady. I know she'll be watching this. She's a follower of all of our stuff. So yeah, real nice lady, Michelle. So I know you're really happy with it. So I'm glad everything went as you expected and you got the finished result that you was after. So like I say, if you do like the look of this project and you'd like a free quotation, we've done many houses on the Corbett estate. We've got more booked in the new year. So give us a call, get in contact, and we'd be more than happy to assist you as always. Thank you very much. So this is an update video of one of our projects we've been working on the Corbett estate in Catford. So just a little update video of how we're getting on. So all of the brickwork's been cleaned on the front of the property now. Cut out and replaced all the damaged bricks, 240 bricks in total, really badly damaged. bricks on the front of this property, so cut out and replaced all of them bad bricks. Then the lads have repointed all of the brickwork in a penny roll style. So I'm going to give you a little close-up of how it's all looking up here. So as always, perfect finish to the brickwork as always. What's next to do now is the stonework. So once we finish the job around the corner, we'll be coming here, getting all this loose, flaky, cracked paint off all of the stonework, burn it all off, then we'll store all of the stonework underneath, square all of the stonework up, make sure all the window sills are all lovely and square and perfect. All of the bases, see how badly cracked it is. All the old paint on all of the window heads, all the capitals, all the old loose flaky paint. So all this all got to be heat gunned off now, get it back to the original stone, and then restore everything and decorate it. Same sort of thing upstairs. So we've still got quite a lot to do here on the decorating side of things. It takes such a long time getting all this paint off. All of the stonework, then we'll probably look at painting this or get my roofer to replace this with a UPVC maybe, or new ply, whatever the customer wants to go for, new wood finish or overclad it, whatever. But looking perfect so far, lads done a really good job. Just chatting to the lady there, she's really happy with how everything's came out, and looking forward now to getting all the painting work underway. So this is just another project on a Corbett estate being restored to the highest standard as always. So if you like the look of this project, or you want a Corbett estate, you want a free quotation for any services that we offer, please give us a call, get in contact, and we'll be more than happy to assist you with any further inquiries as always. Thank you very much. It's time to remove all of this horrible mastic all the way through, and let's get these edges perfect all the way down here, eh? Okay, so next stop Catford, show you how the boys have been getting on. So this is the job we brick cleaned and penny rolled a good few weeks ago on the Corbett estate as normal. So lads brick cleaned all the brickwork, they've done it in a penny roll finish. Another perfect finish. Customer's really happy with how everything's going as always. So the lads have started this paint stripping now, getting all of this paint off all of the stonework, making quite good progress. Doesn't seem to be as stubborn as the last project we was doing, so that's good. So getting all this old paint off, and then as you know what we do, we'll face fill everything, square it all up, make it look beautiful. This is going in a Wimborne white in a Farrow and Ball colour, so that's a nice colour we like to work with. Looks really good, the Wimborne white, one of my favourite colours. So let's show you upstairs, show you how the boys are getting on. So the paint's come off all the stonework, and now all the profile's nice and sharp. Marcus is getting all the last little bits off in all of the areas there. It's coming good. All of this area over here, all being stripped, all looking good. All around the insides there, all perfect. Then upstairs, let's just show you a bit more of the pointing while we're here. So this is going to look another beautiful project once it's all painted. See, all the parapets have all been done up to the top of the coping. All the dental dog teeth work, all the way through, right under. Always make sure you get that gap, that joint pushed all the way back, so it's a lovely return all the way through. I've got to speak to the lady about decoration to all this fascia, whether she wants the price for new fascia, soft and gutter. I'm not too sure. If not, timber looks in not bad condition, so we can work with that, rub all that down and paint that. But yeah, they've done a really good finish on the penny roll on here. Beautiful finish as always. So like I say, it's just this last lift and the lift they're on now. All of this old crusty flaky paint, that's all going to come off, and we're going to make this beautiful, honing all of these profiles as you know we do. All of the trims around the edges, take all that mastic out, redo all the mastic. But so far so good on here, lads are cracking on well. This roof somehow is holding up, I don't know how, but it is. So yeah, so just clearing this job now for the tools. So me and James are off to some other jobs tomorrow in Charlton, and gonna go and drop all the tools off to that job now. So leave these boys cracking on, doing their thing. Perfect job. So after Charlton we go next. Okay, so we are down here on our Catford project again this morning. Done a good day's work yesterday, filling all of the stonework, getting everything prepared for our first rub down. So getting all our shapes ready, all down on our columns, our bases, finishing off down on the bases today. What I'm doing this morning is getting rid of all these horrible old trims down the side of the building, so to get a real nice finish on all of the brick, on the stonework. When you're doing this final finish, what you'll always find is when these windows have been put in, you can see they always do a horrible job with all this mastic. Look how thick that mastic looks. So what I'm going to do this morning is take, because what you'll find is once we finish this stonework, it always looks so nice and neat all down this edge. What we're finding a lot of these jobs is the trims are just letting it down. So what we're doing now as an extra for the customers is just taking all of these trims off and getting new trims, getting all this horrible mastic off all the edges of the windows. It's just how far we go with jobs really to get a perfect finish. Now you can see this trim here, see how much horrible mastic it's got all over it. So let's get all these trims off today. Then I'll clean up all of the edges of the UPVC frame. What I'll do, get all of this off, cut all this off now, and then we'll clean this edge all the way down, and then we'll bring this filler right into that edge, and I'll get nice new trims. You can see how discoloured they are, they just look grubby, sorry. So I'm going to carry on with them, get all these trims off, and then we'll, when we come back to do the filling, we'll have a nice straight fill right up to that frame, and then we'll get the nice UPVC trims just to finish it all off, because as I say, once we do all this lovely work, all these trims always let it down. So let's get these trims off. But so far so good on here. Starting to face fill all of this stonework now, and then we start rubbing down all of our nosings, all our inserts, all our columns, all our miters. Start rubbing everything down in the next couple of days. So I'll show you some more bits once we get all of these trims off, clean all these windows up, and get this last bit of filling done this morning. All this has got to be done now. The customer wants all of this done. Didn't realise how much bad condition it was in, so we'll get all of this rubbed down, primed and decorated as well, just to finish it all off. So let's crack on with these trims. So we are back on the Corbett estate. This is house number 4 we're currently working on the Corbett estate. The scaffolding went up on Saturday morning, so this one will be getting underway later part of the week. So what we're doing for the client on this project is brick cleaning, all of the brickwork back to its natural colour. Once all the brickwork's been cleaned, we'll be cutting out and replacing all of the damaged bricks. So all of these bad spalling bricks that are all blown, we'll be cutting out and replacing them properly. We won't be doing brick repairs that we keep seeing on Instagram now. People just doing brick repairs and not cutting the brick out properly. It's just easier to cut the brick out and replace it properly. It's going to last a lot longer than a cement brick repair that's been colour toned in cement tones. It's not going to last a couple of years, so we'll be cutting all of these bricks out and doing them all properly, as I say. What else we're doing on this project? As always, a lot of these houses on the Corbett estate, all of the decoration work's always in such bad condition. All the paint's always blistered and flaky, so this has all got to come off. Heat gun all of this off, restore all of the stonework, and then we'll decorate everything. But all of the window sills all got to be stripped. The bases of the columns, all of the columns, even the house next door, you can see the painting on these on this estate. They just really suffer. I mean, look at that one up there, all of the painting, all of the flaky paint underneath the windowsill. So it's all got, the preparation's got to be done properly on these for it to last. More spooled bricks that will be being cut out and being replaced. Just show you a little bit upstairs. Do have some really lovely features on here. That's a different design we haven't seen above the front door before. That all paint there, let's see how badly blistered and all of that is. So that's all going to have to be heat gunned off, taken back to stone. Yeah, bad bricks in areas. They're all spawning. You can see through there. I think there might be quite a few bricks on here. You normally find a lot of this pointing will be holding a lot of these faces of the bricks together. So once we cut it out and clean it, we'll have a better understanding of how many bricks we've got to replace. There you go, for example. Just turned to dust. So that's normally what happens with a brick repair. People will cut them out not deep enough, then they'll do a brick repair like this and it just falls off. So we always cut these bricks out properly. Oops. Same sort of thing now. Been repointed in sand and cement in areas. This is what happens, doesn't let the brickwork breathe, holds moisture, and then the faces of the bricks will just start to pop off. So yeah, it's quite bad up on this elevation. I'm not going to make too much mess because we're not starting yet, but this is the result of using wrong mortars. Again, we're bad condition, this stonework on here. Quite a lot to do on this job. And then upstairs, what we're working with upstairs, let's have a look. Yep. Spooling bricks and paint stripping up here. So this will be another quite a big job. Sorting all of this one out, stripping all of this paint, all of these bricks being replaced. It's going to be a good 4 weeks work on here minimum. So we shall get cracking with this at the later part of the week. Hopefully the weather's still as nice as it is now at the end of the week, and we get a good run of weather and start crashing out some of these jobs. I think we're fully booked now till about December, so trying to still get as many people booked in as possible. I know we're already taking bookings for January and February next year, but we want to try and get all of our jobs completed on timeline for all these customers that have been waiting patiently for us, as they always do. So yeah, we'll show you some more progress of this project in the next couple of weeks and transform this property back to its original features for the customer. So if you've got any questions, as always, please give us a call, get in contact, and we'd be more than happy to assist you as always. Thank you very much.